doing today? UmbrellaTalk podcast. I'm your host, CulaBoi.
I tried to
And
show
today we
you
got
real you couldn't do,
JuicySmoola with us today. And Smoola
stand
stand for the what?
The
bag.
mind up to do
Juicy,
right
how you doing today, man? Welcome to
Confess I
UmbrellaTalk
love got the best of
podcast.
you. It touched my heart, I've been a victim too. But
Today we're gonna talk about Juicy, man, and give y'all a little more insight. I know she did a couple podcast shows. You know, we're gonna give you a little more insight on JuicySmoola, and then let y'all get to know her a little bit better. But she up and coming female artist in Charleston, really banging right now.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hype me up.
A real artist. You know what I'm saying? She raps, she sing. She got a little moves too, but she don't be trying to move, like, you know what I'm saying?
Because they don't be ready for that. They ain't really ready for it. You know what I'm saying? I got to prep them for shit like that.
Okay. Juicy, we'll get you in the music period.
I love music. I love music since I was a little girl. You know what I'm saying? So it's always been in me. I don't know how else to say it but that.
So what your first song is, you can remember you had like?
You got me going back. I would say it was probably like a 3LW song.
3LW.
Yeah, like, you know, because I'm young. You got to keep that in mind. So
Who has 3LW?
3LW, and it was like, no more, baby, I'm a,
Oh.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Come on down. We're going way back.
Yeah. 3LW.
3LW.
Okay. That's one of them got there in the early 2000s.
Right.
Okay.
Girl group.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. 3LW. So, what song that been?
No more, baby, I'ma do it right, or something like that.
Oh, okay. That one of them songs, Mom would cut your ass, you were out and walk around the house singing.
No, not really.
Not really?
No.
Not really, okay.
No.
Okay. So boy had you singing around the house for the people when they come in?
Yeah. You know when your mama say, come on in here and
Yeah. Do your thing. So you've been practicing?
Been practicing.
Oh, okay. Okay, I know that's right. I hear you on one podcast, you said you've been raw.
Yeah. Like that. I always been raw like that.
Confident. That's what's up.
You gotta have it though, cause if you don't believe in yourself, who gonna believe in you? You know what I'm saying? You gotta believe that this is you.
This is you.
Cause if not, then what you doing it for?
That's something Jay-Z said when he walked in a room. He ain't care who when you walk into, he gonna captivate the room.
Right.
He ain't care. That's what's up, man. So Juicy, what you got as in a female artist? What you got to offer to the music industry in Charleston, coming from a female standpoint?
Versatility. You know, I can do everything, any topic, any beat. I can eat.
Okay.
I see that, you know, and then my work says it for itself as well. So, versatility, originality, and you know, just feeling like you could feel my music, regardless of what the topic is. If I only talking trash, you feel that. If I sing about heartbreak, you feel that. You know what I'm saying? And anything in between.
You can touch them on any subject.
Right.
And they can see something.
Yeah, because I gotta feel it. When I write, everything I do, I write.
Okay.
So it's like, you know,
y'all see that, y'all
if
heard
if I don't feel it, how can I sit there and write it? I got to feel it, you know. It got to come from somewhere.
Yeah. That's the only way the people gonna feel it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what make you decide to get into the music career?
Man, I started doing like open mics and stuff, you know, and I just love the feeling of it, you know. So I used to sing in the church, so I know what it's like to sing in front of a crowd, but it's a whole different ball game when you singing your song, your pain, your lyrics, and they feeling it and they catching on to it.
The church they gonna lie to you.
You know, everything sounds good when it's a church song, you know. So that made me feel like, okay, I want to actually do this for real.
Okay.
And music always been a passion of mine, so I always had like that fire in me, but you know, I just never knew I could do it until I started doing it.
So how long you been putting it down on record, recording?
About 2 years now.
2 years.
2 years now. I started doing music. The first time I started doing music, I was 15, doing music with my brother, you know? So I didn't really know if I kept at it, this could have been what it's turning out to be.
Yeah.
Right. So that was the very first time. But just like seriously what I'm doing now, that's about 2 years ago.
2 years, okay.
2020. Yeah, the end of 2019.
You remember your first record you ever dropped?
Do I do. It was called Real One. I did that one at True Sound. Shout out to Lil True Sound Studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 years ago?
Mhm.
Okay. So you ain't dropped nothing before that?
No.
So 2 years ago, your first time, you just been playing with it.
Yeah, not even playing with it. It was like, cause I already knew in my mind, like I just knew, like that's what I'm about to do. So
Okay.
once I started going to the studio, it was serious, you know.
Okay.
I wasn't playing around with it.
So when we can expect some visuals from you?
I'm working on all that now, currently. So I got this new song. I'm featured on a new song with Kenny G the Dog called Bounce Day. We're in the process of getting that set up now. So visuals will be coming soon.
Okay. And vacuum season visuals is coming soon.
Oh.
And we're gonna do a bars and bando for that thing. So y'all,
All right.
boy, it's gonna be a hot summer, man. Very hot summer.
It's the
Good
takeover.
summer. Yeah.
takeover.
It's the takeover.
Miami coming out.
Miami
Oh,
coming out.
hold up.
May 30th. So we're gonna rewind to
Back it up.
April 23rd, 24th. She nominated for an award. UmbrellaTalk nominated for an award, man.
Right.
We need the city to stand up for us. You know what I'm saying? Support us. We're taking this thing on the road. And we're gonna bring these trophy back home where they rightly deserve to be at.
Right.
So, what's your next move?
My next move. Shoot, we just kind of touched on that. Really, the Summer Awards, you know, nominated for Female R&B of the Year. I got the main stage performance coming up as well. I got another award show in Georgia coming up, the Yo ATL Raps Awards. I was nominated for Viewer's Choice, so that's gonna be lit. Then we got that dang one Memorial.
Y'all
That
hear
MIA, we
That
taking it to
MIA.
the MIA. We're gonna be in Dade with it, so
Okay, I might have on Speedos
yeah.
that weekend.
Acting bad.
Okay,
on South
acting
Beach.
bad.
Yeah.
So, by December, where you see yourself at in the music? What's your goals by December?
Okay. I want to have a fan base in at least 20 states by December. So currently I'm branching out. I got a fan base in North Carolina, small fan base in South Carolina, Georgia, Florida. So I want to keep expanding, keep branching out, keep networking. You know, by December, I'm trying to be out there like Mississippi, Texas, you know?
Yeah,
so I'm
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to really take this onward. And 6 months, I definitely see more fans, more streamings, more visuals, more podcasts, you know,
Okay.
just working, networking,
Just working, yeah.
and getting out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think it's hard for female artists in Charleston?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's hard just because in any industry, you know, the female is kind of already put on the back burner, for, you know, lack of better words. So being a part of an industry that's male dominated is definitely, you know, you're going to get overlooked. You got to demand your respect.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. We start out, you know, I met Juicy at open mics. How do you think doing them open mics help your performance and your skills and your talents? I know I hear a lot of people like, oh, open mic don't mean nothing, that's beneath me. You know.
I feel like the open mics was one good practice for how you can actually operate when you perform. Good time to network because you got other people coming out there, and even if people not coming out there, people still tuning in, so you never really know who on that live or who's watching videos that you playing back. I would still do open mic. Y'all can sleep on them open mics because it's Island Bar. Listen, Island Bar Lounge every Thursday night. I think was lit. Okay.
Okay.
So y'all sleep on them open mics if y'all want to.
Okay.
But me personally, I could say like definitely, especially that stage, I was able to practice and get just
Stage etiquette.
yeah, my stage etiquette out.
Okay.
And like I'm pretty sure you saw from like that first performance to boom,
Everybody
you know,
progressed.
yeah, it's the
Everybody
progress.
progressed. So, one of your questions: if you had an opportunity to go major or independent, what which one would you go?
That's a tough word. That's my mind too. That's crazy.
Well, it's a two-part answer. Would you push for an artist deal or a distribution deal?
Okay, I would definitely take the major label, and I would do the distribution deal.
Okay, so why would you pick that?
So I still, with it just being a distribution deal, they more so are investors versus being over everything that I got going on. So I still have some control. I know they still got say in it.
Yeah.
Because you know
They're
are
really
investors.
a partner.
Right. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's a
really
partnership
yeah.
versus just having a contract with them, being under contract, getting that badass advancement, and having to order on board for 12 years.
You got to work hard.
We don't want to do all that. So yeah, definitely would do that though.
Okay. So like, I've become female artists. Charleston, so Orangeburg, Columbia. What kind of tips you got to offer them and getting in this game? Because it's a doggy dog game.
It's tough. Yeah. Advice that I have. Music wise, just know who you are. When you step to a scene, or when you come to a venue, or even if you go somewhere to network, always know who you are. And don't jump on the first opportunity. Actually do your research. Figure out if somebody's coming to you saying, I have this opportunity for you. Research who that person is, and then research who the other person is that's involved, and research the venue. Actually dig into it, because you'll see that every opportunity is not a good opportunity. And keep it cute. Do you, boo?
Keep
Turn
it
out.
cute.
Every time you come out.
Okay.
That's it.
Confidence is everything,
Yeah.
man. Confidence is
You gotta
everything.
know who you are.
You got some people out there with, songs we might consider whack, but they got confidence that take that thing to the top. You know what I'm saying? And be real with yourself, true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And my advice to people is, man, do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't take your ideas to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because your closest partner, closest family member, they're going to shoot it down. Oh, why you going to do that?
But you know why they do that, though? Because they didn't have the vision that you got.
Well, they ain't meant for them.
Exactly. So I want y'all at home to keep that in mind. If you do decide to go to auntie, cousin, sister, brother, and you got this level of enthusiasm and they're not, don't let that determine your drive. You know what I'm saying? If anything, let that motivate you to go a little harder.
Yeah.
To prove them right, to let them know. But don't ever let other people's opinion determine you chasing your dream or goal or whatever.
Okay. So what make you the originator?
Ooh. I am the originator because there's not anyone like Smoola. That's what it is.
That's a good answer.
I'm the first one. And not even like in real life, like, when I first noticed I was the originator, because all this is new to me. Like when I was doing promo and I saw people taking my promo, I was like, okay, I'm on to something. I must be doing something right.
They start taking tips
You
from
feel what I'm
you,
saying?
and
So
you start seeing the boys sliding this.
that's when I was like, yeah, you doing something, they watching.
Okay.
And clearly wherever you doing, they ain't doing yet because they copying.
Oh, it's
The originator.
the
But I appreciate it though, because I feel like it's love at the end of the day.
Yeah, some people don't like that.
Right. I mean, the first time it happened to me, it did kind of irritate me, just because it's like, that's my thought, that's my hard work, and that promo, I don't know how y'all promote, but how I promote that thing might take me a whole hour to make one post, because I does the most. I'm extra with my promo, okay? So yeah, but you got to kind of look at it as a compliment.
Yeah, and it really is. It really is. Some people, they be mad that somebody take their idea, but that's why you put it out there.
Right.
That's where trendsetters come from.
Trendsetters.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you consider yourself rapper, singer, lyricist?
I would say a lyricist of anything, because I'm a singer. I've been singing all my life. I learned how to rap, I would say, around 13 or 14. So naturally, like if you put a beat on and we just sitting here vibing, naturally I'm going to sing it,
Okay.
But then I might go ahead and spit some balls with it too.
Some balls.
So I would definitely say overall, just put it as lyricist.
Okay.
But yeah.
You got any shows coming up in Charleston?
None locally, you know.
Okay.
Just because the main focus right now is branching out.
Okay.
And you know, home is where home is. I love home. You know?
We got to step away sometimes.
You got to step away sometimes, especially when it's time to grow. I feel like for me, I don't know about nobody else's path. Everybody's on their own lane, but as far as Smoola and her brand, it's our time to go ahead and see what other opportunities.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. Eat different lanes,
right.
different places, and you always do good when you got there and leave home. I don't care what state, what city you're from, because you're gonna get the hit, you're gonna get the shade, everything. But one thing about it though, they don't talk about nothing and they ain't making no noise. You ain't got nothing going for yourself. So, any songs, album? Matter of fact, when that album coming out?
Ooh, Signed the Originator is my project that I'm working on, and I'm actually planning to release it this month.
You better do Beyonce to drop that thing.
I was just gonna drop that thing. Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of heads up. But it'll definitely be this month. I'll give you a hint. It'll be on the 24th. It'll be on the 24th. Signed the Originator will be available, will be streaming. And you know, I did something different with it. You know, I definitely feel like my first project, Girl Talk, was exactly what it was. It was Girl Talk, you know? But Signed the Originator is just going to show different aspects, different sides. Definitely just like really show the versatility of all that. You know? Expressing different emotions.
Definitely.
That Girl Talk was just...
So that's going to be your lead singer?
What?
Girl Talk.
No, that's my old old album.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
And now it's just a full rap album. I feel like, and I feel like that's why people think I'm a rapper, because when I came out, I was like, strategically, I say I'm gonna come out and I'm just gonna rap. And you know, strategically, the songs that I put out was just them songs. You'd be like, did she really just say that? Yeah, it did. But it got y'all attention, and it started what I needed it to start. But now it's kind of like a little backlash, because when I say, yeah, you know, I'm an R&B singer, they'll be like, what? Who? Not quit faking. You know what I'm saying?
You got to show them, boy.
Yeah.
You got to show them.
And this new project here would definitely show them. So.
Okay. So you got any more project coming out before the end of the year?
I'm working on all that. We working.
She
on
working,
all that.
y'all see she working. All right.
Definitely got a lot of features coming up. So that's, you know, I'm excited about that. But with it being features, I gotta wait until they release it.
Yeah.
So you know, we sitting on some good things right now, and you know, in due time, everything will come out.
Okay. 2-part question.
Okay.
Locally and mainstream. Locally, who would you want to work with that you haven't already worked with in Charleston? And mainstream is like, if you had a chance to work with that person, who would that be?
Locally, who would I work with? I want to say Yada. I work with Yada because that I just want to see you smile.
Yeah.
Holla at me. Yada, what's up? So, yeah, I would definitely do something with Yada. Mainstream.
I think you and Yada voice and y'all boy.
Yeah. Definitely. I'm serious. Like,
okay.
I'm serious. I would work with Yada for real. I feel like we could really make a good hit. And in mainstream, I'm going to say J. Cole. I fuck with J. Cole. I feel like we could really bring something different.
And you got to come hard with J. Cole now.
Yeah.
Because he going to come in with some dirty tennis shoes and tear out a shirt and he going to drop $1 million hit.
I'm going to come in there with everything.
Okay.
Like, what's up? I ready.
Okay.
Stay on pace and all. So, yeah.
With J. Cole, why you pick J. Cole out of everybody?
Because he's deep with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, J. Cole gives the music that people should be listening to, but they sleep on.
Okay.
You know? Because you know, ain't nothing wrong with getting turned, but sometimes you need music where you just can listen.
Yeah.
You know? So,
Some people don't care to listen to the lyrics or the beat. I mean, that song.
they want the beat.
They want the beat and the chorus, and that's
Right.
it. And they miss the whole message.
Mm-hmm.
So you would say every song you write, do you try to put a message in there?
Yes. Every song I write, there's a message in there, some way. Every song.
Every song?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So vacuum season.
Yeah. That message is the truth. That's it. The fucking truth. That's
All right.
it. You know?
See, the thing with that.
Yeah.
All right. So, how y'all gonna push this? How you and Kenny G gonna push this new one y'all got? I hear little snippets of that thing. Like, that thing can be really...
Yeah. Definitely planning on being heavy with the promo, because that, at the end of the day, that's,
marketing.
That's marketing right there.
Yeah.
As far as doing shows, I know for a fact with that, we're going to be doing that at the Sim Awards as well. So, getting other people, going ahead and introducing. And then even when we out there, marketing and branding is number one as well. So, making sure when we out there, we network with enough people and let them know how to find the song, where to find the song, do all that good details behind it. The footwork behind it that people don't see all the time.
Yeah.
So,
everybody want instant gratification.
That come with hard work.
And
it's nothing that you earn is instant. Cause how did you earn it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like how am I gratified? You know what I'm saying? You gotta go through it. You gotta grind. If you're not open to the grind, the footwork, the long studio sessions, then it's not for you.
Yeah, you got to be ready for it. It's gonna be long nights, long days.
Long nights, long days, early mornings.
If you ain't got no other source of income coming in, but it's gonna be days you ain't got nothing coming in. And that shit can be discouraging. You know what I'm saying? So, how do I put this?
Oh, man, let me drink my juice.
How you gonna put this right, chat? I just like what you can give to the women out there to empower them, other than you know what I'm saying, other than the music,
Right.
Because they just you want them to see you for your music, but you just ain't want them to see you for your music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know they're gonna look at you as a figure.
Right.
So what you got to offer?
When I'm seeing past just being an artist, I want the other ladies to just recognize the grind, if anything, So I feel like what I could offer them is an example of what could happen if you really believe in yourself. Regular person, work 9 to 5, 2 children, take care of my baby myself. I'm not living. You know what I'm saying? No, this ain't no lavish, extravagant. We good now. We good. But still, you start saying a regular person, plain Jane, and you really like went from this to this. Like someone I look at like that is Cardi B.
Yeah.
I respect Cardi B grind so much because we literally saw you go from Instagram to where you at now.
To you right now, and she actually put in the hard work.
Right.
So,
I want to be an example of what can happen.
What can happen? Okay. So, I'm actually really feel about the word humble.
How I feel about you gotta be humble.
You feel a lot of people in this industry down here humble?
No. I feel like locally, we talking locally, I feel like it's not it could be more humble people in the local industry, but that kind of just separates the two,
She right. It does separate it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Move forward. Move forward.
That was a good ass question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get
you be down.
people ain't humble, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't at where we need to be at as an industry.
Right.
And a lot of people already getting big head off of local celebrity. You know. I mean, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? But you don't last. You know what I'm saying? Like them boys say, same people you see on the way going up, you won't have to see them
On
people
the way going down.
on the way going down. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I feel like that just separates the people that will take it somewhere else versus the people that is going to stay here.
Stay here.
And that's like with no biased opinion, because clearly that's how I think. If my main thing is to branch out, you know.
Branch out, yeah. You ain't supposed to do it just to stay here.
Right. And that's the main, like, and when you look at the history of anybody that's ever made it, they never stayed home.
No.
So I don't understand why now this is the concept of staying home and reaching levels. How you gonna reach an AR from New York if you stay home?
If you stay home, yeah. We got to reach out, we got to branch out, man. We got these opportunities, man. Like, I see so many people nominated for this awards, man.
Mm-hmm.
But don't see nobody talking if they going. See stuff like that where the music industry looking at it like, okay, damn, we bringing Charleston out, but they ain't coming. Mm-hmm. Next time they might don't nominate us. They might don't even look at us. But we ain't supporting each other. We ain't supporting ourselves. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
And then with promo too, like if you're nominated for something, especially when it's based out of state, you know, least you could do is share the flyer. You know what I'm saying? Or at least share their post, you know, if you forget to share the flyer, that just show people that you're willing to be a part of the promotion, which, you know, basically once you put your picture on the flyer, that is your obligation to help promote what you on that flyer for. Yeah. Now, I don't, but to each his own.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's why when I can holler at these people that's in Tallahassee, Florida, or in Jacksonville, or in Augusta, Georgia, or in Atlanta, I can holler at them like that because they already see how I promote when I'm a part of something else. See, people pay attention to that.
Yeah, they do pay attention to that.
You know. And
that's one thing we got to start doing, Charleston. You know, we get on these flyers, we get on these events. We got to start promoting these events. Mm. We got to start having more than just the artists supporting the artists. Mm-hmm. You know, we got fans that listen to your music, that scream your music. Encourage them to come out. You know, so we can keep these platforms growing and prospering. And these platforms ain't just for us. You know, it'll help get everybody else out. But I guess a lot of people don't see it like that.
Everybody got a different vision. Everybody got a different path. I respect the grind. However you grind, as long as you grinding, I respect it because I'm on a grind too.
Okay.
We on two different paths and we going two different directions, but we still grinding for the same thing.
I know that's right.
So I ain't never been a hater, you know. But what I do it, what I not promote, you know, something I feel like is a good opportunity. No, I wouldn't not do that because that's just bad business. Like, you know. And then when you look at it like future bookings, they gonna be like, I ain't really too much press for it because last thing you ain't even promoting. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't show me no love. People, I hate to say tit for tat, but the music industry is tit for tat.
But it really ain't tit for tat. That's business.
Business is tit for tat.
You know what I'm saying? Because if I looking at it, and it's like, okay, yeah, and he good, but he don't promote.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then when I say tit for tat, like not with a negative tone,
no,
like,
I know you
or
saying.
like a you scratch my back, I scratch yours.
And that's really
because
how
I supposed to know you gonna come through on your end if you ain't never come. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's how I operate my business too.
Yeah.
Is whereas you got to though, because then it's like I'll be promoting you and you never reciprocating the same promotion on this end.
Yeah.
Now it's like, well, you could have paid me for my promotional services.
Yeah. And that's another thing. If somebody put you on the ticket, especially if you're getting paid, man, promote that, share that, advertise that. Because if you're getting paid, that's part of your deal, not just to come up and perform that day. Where your fans at? Let's pack these venues up, man. So what's your plans with your music?
Ooh. branching out, like I say, man, just like really finding out where my different fan bases are and traveling out there and seeing what's up with the scene. You know, so like a good tip is like using DistroKid. DistroKid will give you the stats. I'm pretty sure the other streaming sites do as well, but they'll give you the stats and let you know who's listening to your music. So that's like, you know,
city, state,
all that.
all that.
All that. So that's how I can tell you where my fan bases are growing at and what fan bases I already have. So that's my focus, just keeping track of that, my stats, staying consistent on these features, new music, getting the project out, and then after that it'll probably be some singles getting dropped.
Okay.
Hint.
Okay.
You know, so yeah, just staying active, staying focused. I feel like looking where I came from, because I started singing in my car, and I'm gonna say that till I ain't care. Like, I'm even after I make it, that's always gonna be my testimony, bro. I started singing in the front seat of my car. Look where I at now. So when I put more time and effort into it and energy into it and more manifestations into it, where am I gonna be at? Yeah. So good stuff.
Hard work do pay off.
Good stuff going on. Yeah.
Hard work do pay off.
Definitely. Even when you feel like it's not, still stay at it.
Yeah.
Because then you'll be surprised the benefits that you reap from just staying consistent.
Yeah. I hear from JuicySmoola. Consistency is the key. You know, staying positive.
Always.
Every day ain't gonna be a good day, man. What do you feel about and I'm gonna put this out there, the hate and sideways, you know what I'm saying, shit inside the Charleston music industry?
I feel like it's unnecessary. But what can you do about it? You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. I feel like it's unnecessary. Because how can I hate off you if you got the same goal, you got the same ambition, you got the same drive? I should really be doing business with you.
I should be doing business with you, yeah.
Why hating off you for? Or even if not, you in your lane, I'm in my lane. Why mad at you for?
Yeah.
So it's unnecessary hate, and I feel like that's a reason why Charleston hasn't gone mainstream as a whole. You know, because when you look at New York, them boys unified somehow they unified, and that's when they took over, and that's when the rap gained respect in New York. You look at New Orleans, Baton Rouge, same thing. Like, them boy unified. Texas, them boy unified.
Texas been unified.
You feel like saying?
They ain't even gotta come on the side of the map. Them boy millionaires that we don't even know about.
Right.
You know, the same way with Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Atlanta too.
They've been bickering east, south, west. Like you said, they had to come together. Now everybody putting everybody on. And I'm gonna run the rap scene for the last 15 years straight.
Yeah.
Every year, them boys dropping mainstream artists out there. 5 of them boys at least a year.
But see, there's so much hate. There's so much hate in the city. They don't understand that vision. They don't understand that vision.
But some people don't have vision. All they can see is what's right there. Smoola say,
Yeah, feel me? Like, you always gotta look at the bigger picture. I know, like, I'm just so in tune with who I am and what's going on around me. It's like I could really look at the bigger picture and get a whole different understanding of what's going on around than what the average person can, and that's crazy.
Yeah.
But still, like,
it's something that you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This rap shit really easy.
It is.
The hard part about it is putting the footwork in, getting out there.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even I feel like that's the toughest obstacle. You know, to get your foot in, because once you in there, you in there.
Yeah.
But I want to say the hardest part about doing music and these shows is dealing with other people.
You're right.
And just because I don't know how other artists feel, but with me being an artist and being so creative, I'm naturally an introvert, right? So me coming out my shell is being JuicySmoola. And then it's like, all right, now I gotta interact with y'all. Okay.
But sometimes your introvert come off aggressive too, though.
Yeah.
They can't take that.
I mean, so I would.
Hey, this UmbrellaTalk shit.
I would drink my juice. No, so I've been told though. I've been told I'm too aggressive, but how? I don't understand how. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody that's actually gotten the time to work with me, hold a conversation with me, smoke a blunt with me, wherever, you know what I'm saying? It's never no bad review of anybody that actually took their time to see why I was hitting on where my mind was at. So the people that saying I'm aggressive is people on the outside looking in. If you're on the outside, you're on the outside for a reason. So I might come off as aggressive too.
Because you don't deal with it.
Right. I don't have no affiliation with you. We don't do business. We don't have no personal dealings. I don't see the reason for the conversation.
Okay.
You know, like.
Outside of music, what's your plans moving forward? Like, any businesses, any. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what we know, you know what I'm saying? Entrepreneurship, empowerment.
Entrepreneurship is definitely a goal of mine. I really want to get into plus size clothing, you know, because I get a lot of compliments on my style. You would be surprised how many other plus size women just let me know, like, my confidence did something to them, and that make me feel good, you know? So I feel like that's definitely some of my 2022 goals, entrepreneurship.
Okay, Fashion Nova.
Because they was playing with the deal. Y'all was playing with the deal. So I said I'm going to do it myself.
I know that's right. And they'll come knocking once she pops.
All right. That part. You know.
That's right.
I've been screaming for Fashion Nova.
I mean, it's okay. You've been screaming that this in November, October. With Mike, you know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, you scared to be an entrepreneur? Yeah, a lot of sleepless nights.
I wouldn't say I'm scared. I just want to make sure I do it where, because I know it's going to be rocky at first, where I'm financially straight through that rocky patch.
Yeah, being that you got kids.
Right.
Automatically.
Yeah. That's the only thing about that. Because, you know, and I hate to sound like that because it's like, you never know what you could do until you do it.
Until you do it.
But that's too big of a risk for me to say I'm going to quit my job. My job pay me good.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
So, like, when the time is right, and I feel like knowing me and knowing how in tune I am with myself, I'll know when the time is right. Just like with my music. I knew.
When the time is right.
I knew it was time, like, okay, if we going to do this, we can do this now. I didn't know it was going to take 2 years to, you know, get the gears going, but we got the gears going, and it's steady going.
So within the last 2 years, how many songs you done drop?
Features included? Or just me?
Features included. Because all that's work.
Yeah.
All that help you to get better.
I'm going to say between 20, 25.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. And you were playing with it.
Yeah. No, I wasn't.
You were playing with it?
No, because then I got some like just snippets or whatever the beats. Like I got that Tupac snippet, Big Old Freak snippet, little things like that. Then I got my songs, of course. I'm one of them people where I have a music vault. So I got some songs that it's a good song, but I feel like it's just not
the time.
She's not ready. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not ready.
Some songs like that too. Like
so
that,
yeah,
like
man.
Oh yeah.
I be working.
Well, you gonna get some merch from JuicySmoola.
Ooh, see, you just going down my whole checklist. That's definitely coming up, especially with the goal being to branch out. You know, I definitely have ideas. See, now I'm getting excited because we going back to the clothing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm definitely working on that now with the little money bags. Listen, everybody gonna be in their bag. Okay. Everybody gonna be out here representing the bag. So. Definitely on my goal list as well. Umbrella, look at you.
Hey, that's what you about. Yeah, that's what you about. I always tell people when we first start the podcast, I ain't care if Offset and Cardi B come on here. I ain't want to talk about them cheating and they going through this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about how we gonna move forward.
Right.
Positive. You know
because that's all I'm focused on.
Yeah.
Let's
You know
move
what I'm
forward.
saying? We can't pay attention what happened yesterday.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? We got to keep on moving forward.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And deal with it. So Juicy, how many kids you got?
I got two. I got two kids. I got a daughter. My oldest is my girl, and I got a son.
Okay. Okay. How do you so you like motherhood?
I love it. Listen, motherhood gave me a reason, and you could put that beginning of a sentence and add any ending to it, and it would still be valid. You know what I'm saying? And that's the best way I can explain it. Like, that's unconditional love.
Yeah.
It don't matter if I do wrong, fall off, lose it all. Them boys still gonna look at me like I superwoman. I did no wrong. They don't know no different. So I saying we could be eating peanut butter and jelly for dinner, and the boy gonna treat it like it's a gourmet meal, just 'cause I made it. So yeah,
Right, they give you a reason. They give you a purpose, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's
To
up.
do anything. Like, I don't even feel like my grind would be as official as it was if I wasn't a mother. You know what I'm saying? Because being a single mother is no, it's no days off, it's no excuses, and it's no lacking. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, just real life, made my grind official.
With that being said, what you got? Kind of advice, you know what I'm saying? Encouragement you got for the single mamas out there who in the rap game and outside the rap game. You know what I'm saying? This a regular plain Jane single mom.
For my regular moms, man, just stay strong. Stay strong and just always know, like, as long as you do your part, everything will fall into place. Love your baby. And then, you know, when life throw you them lemons, make lemonade. Make sure it tastes good. And sip on it slow.
Okay.
Learn your lesson from your mistakes. And know that it's okay to apologize to your child. That's something I really want to pinpoint with some parents, because we humans as well. So, you know, even though they're a child, teach your child now that when I do wrong, and I know I do wrong, I'm acknowledging that and I'm apologize. Let them know that, because when they get older, they're going to feel like they could come and talk to you. When you always trying to think that you're right and be judgmental, you're going to have that, you know, that teenager, that window unlock at night, you know, your child at. I ain't trying to tell nobody how, you know, but that's just a suggestion.
Okay.
Talk to your kids, love your kids. For the moms in the rap game, protect them as much as possible. For both moms, for both group of moms. But when I say protect them, I'm referring to with you being in the limelight. If you posting and promoting your music, the next thing in your story shouldn't be your child. You know, my children be with me every day. I love my children daily. My phone is full of my kids. And you will not see me post my kids. Why? Because that platform is used for my music. Yeah. You'll be surprised at things that people say about JuicySmoola on the internet. And my children don't need to become a target of it.
That's
what
what
I'm
I
saying.
think too, yeah.
So, for my rap moms, protect your kids. You always gonna be a mama, so yeah, it might be an Easter picture you want to post and show the world, and you proud of that. Do that. You their mama. You got every right to, but just don't give them, don't give people that have malicious intentions for you so much access to your kids.
Yeah. I do see a lot of artists doing that now. Like they ain't posting their kids.
Yeah.
A lot of artists, they ain't posting.
See, they had trip off of Drake when Drake said he was protecting the son from the world, but I feel him when he said that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Cool. Y'all here, JuicySmoola here. Juicy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up?
When we gonna jump on another track?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready. I feel like this is the season of writing for me. So let's get it.
Okay. Y'all
I'm
see
always
it,
down.
man. Y'all heard it right here.
Any beat, any topic.
Any beat, any topic, and she nice.
Nice.
Producers. What producer would you like to work with now that you ain't that you haven't worked with? Yeah.
Famous, mainstream, or just
Locally and mainstream. Cause we got some fire producers down here, man.
I ain't gonna lie. We do.
Shouts out Double Man, shouts out Moss Bird. You know what I'm saying? We got some fire. Shouts out Scar. We got some fire producers.
I feel like I could do something nasty on them Mossberg beat. I haven't worked with him yet. And then like just like mainstream Timberland. Give me a Timberland beat. Give me a hit. Give me a Timberland beat or Zaytoven.
Yeah.
Zaytoven.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
So those would be the two. I had to pick two for mainstream. I like me some more producers too, but those would be my two top picks. Like if I had an opportunity for everybody on that list, I put Zaytoven first.
Yeah.
Timberland, let me get that hit too though.
I think Timberland want to go further though.
Yeah, cause Zaytoven raw, but Timberland just has that. What word I'm looking for? It's gonna be like universal. With Zaytoven, right? Zaytoven beats got a set target audience. It's just what I realized.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to get at.
Right.
You're right. Timberland, he can go off and bring everybody in, but Zaytoven gonna get you wherever you want to target it.
Right. He gonna get you where you need to go.
Yeah.
But it ain't gonna go
elsewhere.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but Zaytoven's still raw.
Yeah, he is. I hear you speaking on Missy, man.
I love Missy.
You kind of remind me of Missy.
That's one of my inspirations. Yeah. First of all, her versatility, her confidence, number one. Because she was really one of the, but she was, back in her era, you know what I'm saying, there was, big girls was more dressed and covering. I guess everybody was more covered back then, I guess. I don't know. You know, now we got Lizzo and JuicySmoola, and you just be doing the most and shit, you feel me? But Missy started that confidence with BBWs, the versatility, like she just, you know, we might know her for the music, make you, you hear me? But she got like teary-eyed, she got the, against my window. Come on, man, like, don't get me started. She do though, on the low.
Yeah.
Just because I would say, her voice is just so soulful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I could feel what she's saying. Yeah. Now, do I feel like she's the best singer out here? Do I feel like she could beat Jasmine Sullivan in the sing off? No. But I'll be lying if I say when I feel Missy song, you know what I'm saying, I feel that more than when I hear Jasmine Sullivan song. Yeah. Even though Jasmine could do all the rhymes, she could go from one octave. The range is crazy. But Missy got me over here crying.
She got you crying.
Serious, you know what I'm saying? So, I love Missy. That's my auntie.
I know that's it. Missy do beats too. Now you want to get a beat from Missy? You want to get one from Missy? Damn.
Just because it's not my lane.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
So you wouldn't get that from Neptunes neither. Damn. Only one you getting from VA is Timberland. Damn.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah. I need a certain suave.
Okay. So other than right here, Georgia, Florida, you got anybody reaching out from the Midwest, West Coast?
Not as of yet. But I'm gonna manifest on that, work on that. Okay. You know. So by the time we do our next interview, maybe my answer be different. I'll be like, yeah, I done work with
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Wow.
We got JuicySmoola, man.
Yes, sir.
On UmbrellaTalk podcast, man. Giving up the real that she got going on. We ain't get a deep. We could get. We gonna say some of that for the next podcast. Have y'all waiting on it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all see what she got going on. She working. She one of the hardest working females in Charleston right now.
I appreciate that.
Staying in her lane, staying out the way, you know what I'm saying, doing her, like she said, they talking, but shit, she moving.
Right. And that's how you gotta look at it.
You know, actions speak louder than words, you know what I'm saying, and she really out here doing it, a single mom, working, still doing what she do, coming home, take care of the kids, writing. Shit. She had a show tonight, she'd have been there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Juicy, give everybody all your social media outlets,
All right.
Hey, kids, they can find you on your music.
All my music is streaming on all platforms. On Facebook, you can find my music page at JuicySmoola. Smoola is spelled SMOOLA, if you didn't know. Instagram, same thing, JuicySmoola. And just be on the lookout for that new music. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on Instagram. I follow back. I ain't like that. Follow for follow. I like, I share. We're going to interact. We're going to network. I'm down to work, so just hit me out.
Hit her up, y'all. Hit JuicySmoola.
JuicySmoola.
UmbrellaTalk podcast.
All right.
Horse CulaBoi. Beautiful. JuicySmoola. We gonna holler at you. Peace.
All right. Yeah, I hear you talking. Nigga, you don't love me. Nigga, you don't want me. Yeah, I hear you talking. Nigga, you don't